Hi, I'm Rebecca Rail, Preschool Director at the Tinley Park campus for Southwest Chicago Christian School. So at Southwest, our preschool curriculum has a few things that it is composed of. Our very first curriculum is the Christian Schools International Bible Curriculum. We follow the rest of what K through 8 does, and so we do it at a preschool level. We also follow the everyday mathematics curriculum that the rest of the school also follows. In preschool, we particularly follow our own curriculum for circle time, which includes things like letters, numbers, colors, shapes, counting, weather, jobs, and all kinds of other mathematical and literacy skills that are intentionally taught. And we also follow the Jolly Phonics curriculum for introducing letters and sounds. Our curriculum for science and social studies is theme-based and teacher-directed, and so every month we follow one new theme that is either based in a science topic or a social studies topic, and we follow that for a month. While we're doing that, we try and integrate our math and literacy skills into that so we have a very cohesive program. So at Southwest, our preschoolers are kept very safe. Every morning, a student is dropped off at the door and met by an adult, either from the office or from the preschool staff, and walked down to the classroom. And at the end of the day, they are signed out by a parent, either from the classroom or from the preschool parking lot. And during the day, our preschool students play in a fenced-in playground that is specifically designed for them, with materials that are age-appropriate and again fenced so that students can't wander. There's always one teacher for every 8 to 10 students, both in the building and outside of the building, so that students are never left alone and they're always with a premium amount of adults. Anytime that students are walked from the classroom to either a special or to the office for any reason, a teacher or a staff member is present with them. So children that attend Southwest are always kept in the best of care so that they are never by themselves. So at Southwest, your student has a variety of options for attending preschool. Your student can choose half day or full day. And on both of those options, you can pick anywhere from 2, 3, or 4, and even 5 days a week, depending on what your student is ready for and what your family needs are. Included in those is before and after care. So if you need extended services, you can sign your child up for either one of those or both. If you attend 5 full days, before and after care is included in your cost. Southwest is a Christ-centered learning community intent on restoring God's world. As a preschool, we are joining with the rest of the school in this mission. Our program is play-based, which means that we learn by doing. As much as possible, we are getting our entire bodies involved in what we're doing, and we learn through play. The materials in our centers and in our classrooms are specifically chosen to align with our curriculum so that students are learning about the world that God's created and how they fit into that world. So when we look at our profile of a graduate, we are always being caretakers of the creation God has given us to live in and raising children up to know what that means and how to live into that. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Rebecca Rail, and I am the preschool director at the Tinley Park campus. If you have any questions, you can email me at rrail@swchristian.org. That's RRAEL@swchristian.org. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carly DeVries, and I teach preschool at the Oak Lawn campus. The preschool program at Southwest Chicago Christian Schools asks that students are 3 years of age and potty trained before they come to start preschool. We follow the curriculums Jolly Phonics, Everyday Mathematics, CSI Bible Curriculum, and Circle Time for our morning meetings. One of our main focuses here at the Oak Lawn campus is getting students prepared for kindergarten. This looks like starting to give them exposure on letters and letter sounds and numbers. It's great if they know all of their letters and their numbers by the time they get to kindergarten, but it's more about the exposure and getting them used to being in a school setting, knowing when to raise their hand, when to sit down, and when to be listening. So that's the biggest part. And also, we really want to start giving them a foundation for their faith, getting them used to the Bible stories that we all know and love, and giving them exposure to who Christ is. Some ways that we show the profile of a graduate in preschool is we go to the pumpkin patch, or we would bring a pumpkin patch here. That's part of one of our monthly learning units when we talk about pumpkins. This helps them become caretakers of creation because they are learning about nature and in nature in a safe environment. Another example would be when we do community helpers as a unit. We would go to the fire station and interact with local firefighters to learn more about fire, which helps them to be seekers of knowledge. Once again, my name is Carly DeVries, and I'm the preschool teacher at the Oak Lawn campus. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions, you can email me.